What's going on, Atlanta Falcon fans, man? Y'all know what it is. Your boy, Antoine Smith. Stopping in right quick to give y'all my quick thoughts on a fan question. Miss Drill Mack stopped through to give a question, man. And she wants to know about Divine Deablo and can he handle the green dot and will it affect his play? And this is an excellent question. We actually talked about this a little bit extensively on the last live with Joe Patrick. And this is right quick. This is what he
So I'm really excited about him. Also, speaking of the off-ball linebackers, Divine Deablo looks like a freaking beast. Once again, I mean, this guy it's crazy because there will be like a passing play and there will be like a pass out to like the flat, on the sideline. And it's like Divine Deablo out there like breaking up the play. Like, what the hell, man? Like you're a middle linebacker and you're all over the place. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's the safety instincts. It's the very long arms. It's like just like he's so. I forget what Raheem Morris called him like. He called him like a wacky inflatable like car guy.
With the
I think they also called him like the Matrix or something because of he is everywhere and it's crazy. And it's a huge testament to him. I think the biggest thing with Divine, something he said, something a lot of his teammates have been talking about, is just for him being a more vocal leader. He's just like never really been that guy, and now he is in charge of calling the defense. And if you're calling the defense, then you have to know what every guy's doing on every given play, and not just know, but also like being communicative up until the snap. Yeah, like talking to guys, just even if you don't even need to necessarily. And Christian Harris, who's probably going to be the starter, I would say right now he's slotted in as the other starter at middle linebacker. With Divine Deablo has said that he had that exact conversation with D'Amico Ryans when they were in Houston, and he's like D'Amico Ryans would be like, what great defense have you heard that's ever been quiet? This is like doesn't really chat too much. That's just like none. Like all these guys are just like just talking constantly like up until the snap happens. And so that's, I think, for Divine something that is not natural for him. And so he said he's just been trying to like strike up conversations with guys like in the building, just like when they're doing anything, because otherwise he would just typically be kind of to himself, quieter. Right. Yeah. And so he's just been trying to do that, just to try to build that natural habit to just constantly be communicating, to be talking. And then it will be interesting to see how it goes at the other position. Like I said, Christian Harris is the one I would slot in there right now. I mean, I think it's pretty clear just based on the way the reps have been distributed on defense in OTAs that he is that guy right now. But it's like,
there was part of your answer, Miss Drea, but to add on to what he's saying, and I go back to what I've been saying for a while now. If you look at the Falcons, how they fell off, after he got injured, missed those 4 games, he was a key missing piece in that 4-game in that losing streak last year. So when you lose a key player like that can cover, that can play the run, it's a big blow. So when you think about what he's got to go through this year, if he gets the green dot, he's got to be a leader. Like he said, he's going to be vocal. But Christian Harris is another guy that also is a 23-game starter for the Houston Texans his first 2 years, including a 100-tackle season. So both of these guys are going to be battling back and forth, and I think whoever comes out at the end of training camp, they are probably going to be named the green dot guy. And he also said in the interview that Jesse Bates he could be the green dot guy, even though he's a safety, because he's a leader on the field. So I think Divine Deablo, he'll do fine. I don't think it'll affect his play because at the end of the day, if you saw what they missed last year, that's a clear indication he's a key piece. He was on his way to having a career year, 73 tackles, but if he plays those 4 games, I think he goes well over 100 tackles. So Cade Ellis is going to be a big loss because of his leadership and being a veteran, but Divine Deablo can step right in because he's another guy. When he played in Las Vegas with the Raiders, he just really needed a coach to bring the best out of him. And sometimes that's what a player needs. And if you notice, with Matt Ryan and the way him and Cunningham building his team, that's a common thing. Because Matt Ryan said the same thing about Jahan Dotson, Divine Deablo. Then you look at Christian Harris, who plays with a chip on his shoulder as well. Like I said, 23 starts his first 2 years. So sometimes when you play with chip on your shoulder, my boy Terrence Mathis always says that it just brings the best out of you. So some of these players that they brought in on 1-year deals, again, are probably going to be playing for a new contract with this team, depending on, what they're looking for contract-wise. But Divine Deablo, will it affect his play? I don't really think so, because he is who he is, and he's a pretty good linebacker, man. And like I said, when you talk about a former safety transitioning into a linebacker, some of those instincts just never go away. And being a leader is just, doing your job well. So, Ms. Drill, I hope I answered your question. And thank you for always donating. Truly appreciate it. And look, y'all got a question, man, let me know, because hey, I'm always open and answer. So, hey, but tell me what y'all think on that, man. Is Divine Deablo will being a leader, green dot guy, affect his play? I absolutely don't think so. But tell me what y'all think, man. Drop them comments in the comment box. Let's debate. Let's have fun as always, man. Y'all know how we do it on the Sports Machine. This your boy Antoine Smith signing off. I will holler at y'all soon, man. Peace.